One Charlie here, the bearer of bad news in some people's eyes, but the truth in other people's eyes, depends on how you take it. But anyways, we're gonna go over some couple of filings from AMC here. Keep in mind, I did buy shares at $15, and I'm not worried about it. But let's get into the facts. So, I guess Twitter got it wrong yet again. Reasons, probably the same reasons they get everything else wrong. Listening to people who have no clue what they're talking about. But luckily, we're going to look into this real quick. And if you look at the first one we're going to take a look at, which is the Form 8A out of AMC that was filed on the 4th of August of this year, this is in regards to the dividend. So, real quick, item 1, description of the registrant securities to be registered. On August 4th, AMC declared a special dividend of 1 depository share for each share of Class A common stock, par value 0.01 per share, of the company outstanding at the close of business August 15th, which is in the future. So that right there, the fact that a dividend has been declared and it is on the 15th, like by fucking default, that means AMC will likely trend down and retrace somewhat, probably back to 18.5 is what I'm thinking. So just be prepared for that. This is only because, not because I'm a shill, only because that's what happens when dividends get issued. Put values typically increase leading up to the dividend date. I mean, this is just a fact. So I know, it's not good to hear, but I'm here for the facts, not to bullshit you. So AMC dividend, that's literally all there is to it. You can verify this if you want yourself with the TA that RSI is overbought. There's other factors you can look at to clearly see it's going to likely retrace to. I would say no lower than 18, but I'm thinking 18.5 is where it settles. Now, the other one, the one that people just clearly, obviously, are either, number one, intellectually dishonest, number two, just lazy and don't read the filings they're talking about. Who knows? But let's look into this. So they filed a form S-3ASR, which is basically a automatic shelf offering to pay off debt, which we all know AMC has debt, but by them doing this, they're going to be paying off more debt, obviously. Now, if you look in the form, and this, I'm not going to talk about anything in this filing other than the shareholder vote aspect that I keep hearing going around. To solve this problem yourself, to not have to rely on anyone other than yourself in this filing, simply open it, hit Control F, and then type stockholder vote, or stockholder in general, and then you have 96 results. So let's just go ahead and go through these. Let's see. Preferred stock AMC certificate of incorporation authorizes the AMC board to issue from time to time up to an aggregate of 50 million shares of preferred stock in one or more series without further stockholder approval. Okay, there's one way to do it. And this one here, these provisions may preclude stockholders from bringing matters before an annual meeting of stockholders or from making nominations for directors at an annual meeting of stockholders. Then you have authorized but unissued shares. The authorized but unissued shares of common stock and preferred stock are available for future issuance without stockholder approval. If you just search for with stockholder, it doesn't exist in this filing. Shelf offerings like this, these are not required to have a shareholder vote. These are automatic, as explained in the title of this prospectus, in the about part of this. This prospectus is part of an automatic shelf registration statement that was filed with the SEC as a well-known seasoned issuer as defined in Rule 405 under the SEC Act of 1933. Under the automatic shelf registration process, we or the selling stockholders to be named in a prospectus supplement or free writing prospectus may offer and sell from time to time in one or more offerings the securities described in this prospectus, which we just looked at, and according to this filing, does not require shareholder approval. So, just stay clean of that FUD out there. And yeah, that's all there is to it. I'll link this below if you'd like to read it yourself. But there also is exhibits attached, so make sure you read those also. I believe there's 3. But anyways, have a good one.